Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time we sent our lander that we sent to Eve, and it exploded. And that didn't go too well. No, it exploded terribly. Everything died. But it's okay because we can try again, but not this time. We're not going to try again this time. This time, we have a whole new shebang we're going to go for. We are going to launch a legitimate little Kerbal. That's right, no probes here. It's going to be a real Kerbal. And we're going to launch it to the moon. Oh yeah, people. You're thinking, what does he mean to the moon? Does he mean he's just gonna go near to the moon and that's gonna be fine? No, people. You see, we are sending them onto the surface of the moon. It's going to be brilliant. So what cockpit should we use? Let's see. This is a really heavy cockpit with a maximum of 3 crew that I'm not on about. We want just 1 crew member, so we're going to use a Mark 1 command capsule. And who shall we send on this flight? But Jebediah. Good, he's already there. Jebediah Kerman, the greatest pilot in the world, shall be launched out over to the Mun and maybe return. That one's questionable. I don't know about that. I'm not planning to have him return anyway. Look at all of these things. We need, first off, this. Boom. That right there. That'll be good. We also need a parachute in the event that he does actually return so that we can get him back. So that's nice. 2 of those. We then need a rocket engine here. What is that? That's a tiny little rocket engine. Disgusting. It's going to be a Terrier rocket engine. We're going to have... Ooh, Drill-O-Matic mining excavator. That's huge! Oh. Drill-O-Matic junior mining excavator. That looks interesting. We'll attach that right there. Will it blow up? I don't know. It'll probably blow up on re-entry. That's almost certain. Fuel cell array? What kind of fuel? I don't even know. Okay. So we're also going to attach to this a couple solar panels. Because overall the idea is he's not likely to come back from this trip. If he does, that'll be great. I mean, that's amazing. But if he doesn't, he does need a way to survive. Then we need some Mark II lander struts. We're going to do a triple maneuver with the Mark II lander struts. 1 here and here and here. So triple maneuver, triple threat. Oh, we shouldn't do that. This is the final landing section of our little lander, so we need to have a ladder coming down from here. So let's go to utility and show the oh, we're already on utility. So we need these Pegasus mobility extender. These are ladders so that we can send Jebediah off onto the surface and then actually get him back up into the vessel afterwards. Because right now it's not really the case. What's this? Look at this little thing. So we also need an extendable ladder, which is what these are. I'm well aware of this one. I've never seen this one. My goodness. Mobility enhancer. Mobility enhancer. It just seems to be a shorter version. Oh, I see. No, it's a weaker version. Recommended load 0.5 Kermans. Okay, I get it. So we're gonna throw a mobility enhancer right there, the better version, of course. And it should probably also have a battery of some sort. So we're gonna detach that, put that there, and we've got a battery. Very nice. Extend that just a little bit upwards. That should be good. So now he can get off and back on as Jebediah wills it. So then how, prithee, are we going to attach the landing struts? I don't even know. Let's see. We're going to have these landing struts. So we need a triple threat of some sort. What about a quadruple threat? Would that do? Let's see. We can attach it right here. Oh, yeah, that'll do. We'll do a quadruple threat. That'll be fine. Okay, we've got quadruple threat set up. We're going to need now our next stage, and this will be the stage that actually flies it to the Mun. So here we go. Let's see. That's not it. We need structural. And a stack decoupler right here that goes into a liquid fuel cell as our secondary. We need this fuel tank. That should be all that we need. And another one of these terriers. And then we do a big orange setup right here. It'll be perfect. Put that there. We do super orange setup. Where's the orange? It's over here. We put that in there, and this will be the one that really gets into orbit after, of course, we make our adapter, because, good lord, you can't just attach a big thing to a small thing. Well, technically you can, but I highly recommend against it. I mean, I so recommend against it. It's not even funny. It's ridiculous. Then what do we need? We need these guys, and we'll want like 8 of them probably. 8 solid fuel engines with kickback solid fuel engines right there. Inefficient, maybe. Will it get us up there? Almost definitely. Thank you very much. And then we'll fire that one, and that should be fine. Look at that. We just need our struts, of course. We cannot go without struts. Struts are key to the entire situation. That did not connect the struts where I wanted them to. Boom. We got ones there. And now we need ones on the bottom too. Very nice. And a bit of RCS, and we are ready to launch. Of course, we first need these dudes as well. Okay, now just a bit of RCS. So under command and control, we do that. Let's have like 4 RCS around the side. Okay. Okay, we'll do 8. Fine, we'll do 8. If you insist. 8 it is. We can't have 8 around there. That's ridiculous. We'll just have 4. And then we'll put in some RCS fuel tanks. And we should be all set to go. Yeah. No, we need less than that. We need like 4. But we somehow need to get it on there without... No, we still got 8. 4. And we've got 8. 4. Come on. Cut me some slack, mate. I will just do it like this. We'll have 4 right there, and that should be fine. Brilliant! This shall be Jebediah's Moon Chariot. Enter Jebediah's Moon Chariot. Save it up. I think it's all ready. What do we need in terms of this? Those fire at the same time. Good. We've got that stage, then that stage, then that stage, that stage, that stage, that stage, and we need that to be a separate stage. Boom. Very nice. Here we go, people. Jebediah, good luck, my friend. You're going to the moon. I know that in the past, we have, in fact, launched missions to the moon, and it hasn't gone too well. I'm sure you're well aware of that. But, sir, I can assure you, it will go perfectly fine. Trust me. You really shouldn't trust me. That's ridiculous. Trusting me is crazy. Are you kidding? I don't know what I'm doing. We probably should have put some lights on it. That would have been nice. Anyway, Jebediah, you're not going to have any lights outside. You will have a sick drill, though. So maybe you can use that to some effect. Okay. We are currently flying above Kerman's ground. And we are slowly running out of fuel, which is very typical of us. We tend to slowly run out of fuel. It's kind of the name of the game. We are going pretty fast, actually. I mean, our last vessels, they didn't go too quickly. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Regain control. Oh, we've got control. Okay, we've got control. Okay, we need to just maintain this position. Come on, don't lose it, Jebediah. You're a good pilot, Jebediah. Don't lose it. If you lose this, your career is over, Jebediah. I can assure you of that. I'm never flying with you again. You're probably not going to survive, actually. You'd probably die a terrible death if you lost this. So, good luck, Jebediah. It's only your life on the line. At least we'll form some sort of decent orbit at this point. Release that. Fire the next engine to get out of that middle. Okay, here we go. We are en route to the Mun. Oh my lord. Okay. So, we probably... How far is our apoapsis? Oh, definitely more than enough. We've got a 122,000 apoapsis at this point. So we're going to create our orbit right here, add a maneuver, do the speed up, and we should get an orbit decently, 90,000 kilometers. More than enough. Let's get to there. Woo! Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, we are now in position. This is a very stubby rocket. It looked really nice and proportional when it was actually, like, it had its other rockets, but it's definitely not nice and proportional. It looks disgusting! It's wretched! Who allowed this? Who allowed it? Did Jebediah allow it? Was he the one? Jebediah, you're not supposed to allow things. You, my friend, are simply an astronaut. You are not one of the designers for these rockets. And that is quite important that you remember that, Jebediah. Okay, time to fire. We're going to get into orbit. Oh, good lord. We're going to have to go a long time before we get into orbit, aren't we? Hopefully we have the fuel to do it. Didn't really consider that. It is quite a heavy command pod, isn't it? I wonder if one parachute would even save Jebediah at this point. It's probably not something to be asking right now. Probably should have asked that before we launched the rocket, but Jebediah understands. Jebediah, you understand, right? I don't know how to read that blank face. Jebediah surely understands the entire situation and is not at all sad about the whole, oh, I might die flying this rocket, mate. Might come back to Kerman and explode in a terrible fireball of death. No, Jebediah Kerman, don't be worried about that. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine, Jebediah Kerman. Although you're probably not ever returning home, you'll be fine. It's legit, though. It's probably not returning home. Probably should have put a couple more parachutes on there. I guess we just put the parachute on there to convince Jebediah Kerman to actually get into the vessel. Because, quite frankly, if you knew you weren't getting home, would you go in the rocket? I don't think you would. Oh. That is a perfect periapsis. Good enough. We now have a solid orbit around Kerman. And our job is to get to the Mun and put a Kerman on the Mun. So let's see. Okay. We are almost having an encounter along here. Let's go out there and then do a little blue. No, little blue didn't do it. Let's extend the blue a bit more. Speed it up. Slow it down. Oh, we're so close. What do we need? Oh, we need purple. Of course we need purple. I think we need purple in the other direction, though. Will that do it? Will we get our orbit that way? If we just do a little blue here. Blue right there. No blue. No blue at all. Okay. Let's try from another position. So let's see. Our orbit is lopsided. So where is a position where it's... That's just about a position where it's equal with the moon's orbit. So let's go out this way and see what we can find. Oh, we got one right there. Okay. If we shift our blue a bit, will that do it? Oh, stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay, we can shift our blue a bit, and we've got an approach with the mun right there. Very good. Okay, get to your position, Jebediah Kerman. You're going to have to wait 46 minutes before you make it to the mun, because I say so. Also, because physics says so, because you're not allowed to go any faster than reality at this point. We are allowed to actually go faster than reality, because we are super like crazy NASA people who can speed up time and jazz, but Jebediah Kerman doesn't get to speed up time. He's just chilling out there for the whole 45 minutes because he's just crazy. He's lost it. He doesn't even know. We're out of electrical charge? No, we still have electrical charge. How in the world do we still have electrical charge? That is beyond me. Because nothing is firing right now at all. Huh. Guess they just managed to keep their charge. Good for you, Jebediah Kerman. Oh, wait. No, we don't have to use electrical charge to run our vessel, do we? No, because it's not a probe. We have Jebediah Kerman. See, he is good for something. Not much, but he is good for keeping our electrical charge while we're flying around. Because normally, if we were a probe, in order to maintain a connection, it would have to... Ooh, look! Some little vessel out there. What was that little vessel? Oh, it's gone now. That was one of our vessels orbiting. Oh my lord. As I was saying, if you're a probe, you have to use electrical charge to maintain your connection with the ground in order to run yourself. In Jebediah's case, he does not need to maintain an electrical connection with the ground in order to keep his brain running. Which is good, because he's up here, and that would be quite unfortunate if he did have to do that, because he'd be dead right now. Poor Jebediah Kerman would be dead. Okay, there we go. We've got our approach with the mun. We are going to add a maneuver and slow down to an orbit with the mun. There we go. Got an orbit over there. It's going to be 3 hours. Good luck, Kerman. Good luck, Jebediah. Who knows if Jebediah will survive this situation. Oh, he's flying really quickly towards the mun. He can see it right now out of his ports. He's like, oh my lord, that's the mun. That's where I'm going. That is my destiny. The entire reason why I live is to go to the mun. Which is actually not inaccurate, Mr. Kerman. You pretty much live to go to the mun. Because you live only because I tell you to. Because I'm playing a game, mate, with your life. Oh, playing a game with Jebediah's life. No, we're not. No, we're not playing it with his life. We're just playing a game. Just full stop. It's what we do. Okay. So, we are almost in position. We have 12 minutes to go, which you'd say, that's not almost in position. That's actually quite a ways off, mate. What are you on about? And I would say, mate, we had to wait 3 freaking hours. Compare 3 freaking hours and 12 minutes, okay? Burn your face. Don't actually burn your face, because that'd be quite unfortunate. Nobody would want to look at you if you burned your face. I wouldn't want to look at you if you burned your face. That sounds terrible. You would probably be a disgusting creature at that point. You might look almost akin to Jebediah Kerman. Although, I do have to admit, Jebediah Kerman is quite a dapper creature. He's just so friggin' dapper. Look at him. It's amazing. He's just standing there just being like, dude, I got all of the jazz in the world just in my hands right now. And I'm just like, Jebediah Kerman, I believe you, Jebediah. I believe you so much. Okay. Let's burn and get into orbit here. Shouldn't be too hard, I say. We hope. We hope so much it won't be hard. Please don't be hard. Be perfectly fine. Okay. There we go. Right there. Okay. So what do we want to do next? What we want to do next is get closer to the Mun. So we're going to bring the Mun's periapsis closer into position. And then we are going to... Not that. Not that. We have to scrap the entire maneuver now. We pulled the purple. You can't just pull the purple! Okay, we want to do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the moon's periapsis, our periapsis with the moon. And then we'll create our landing ascent from the Mun's periapsis. It'll be crazy. Just trust me. 50,000 meters? 50,000 meters should be fine. Shouldn't have any problem with that. It's just going to be one entire day before we get around to that position. Oh my lord, that was really quick. Okay, we've got 2 hours left. I was concerned we would miss it. Oh, look, look. Is that speck? That speck right there. I think that's our probe. It looks slightly different from all the other specks. Don't know how I noticed that, but definitely looks slightly different from all the other specks. We're going quite a ways away, aren't we? Oh my lord. Oh no! No! Oh, it's fine. We can do it. We can do it from here. It's perfectly fine. We've waited 2 minutes too long to fire. But if we get down to about a 50,000 periapsis anyway, it wasn't really about that particular maneuver so much as it was about getting to there. Very good. We are now at a 50,000 meter periapsis. And our next maneuver will be to go down here, add a maneuver, and slow down to a landing position right there. Okay. Then we'll only have 50,000 meters to fall. We'll only gain 50,000 meters worth of velocity, which, of course, meters are not actually velocity. If you think that meters are velocity, you actually have quite a problem there. We completely missed it. We completely missed it! You know how I said previously, like a while ago, I have an issue with the whole speeding things up too much and missing my maneuvers? That was a perfect example of me speeding things up too much and missing my maneuver. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, let's do it again. Woo! Woo! Too slow. Okay. No, we missed it again. No! I'm such an idiot. I mean, it's just... The brain just isn't there, is it? I mean, it's so obvious. It's so easy not to miss the maneuver. If you just, you know, don't speed it up so much. Which I immediately speed it up that much again. Ah, just like that. Okay, there we go. I swear we're not going to miss it this time. So, Jebediah Kerman, how do you feel about this entire situation? You probably feel quite antsy. Because this could be the end of your life right here. This could be the last thing you see before you land. Well, not land, I mean pretty much before you die. Because there's not really the best chances of you not dying from this situation. We've done this before with a probe, Jebediah Kerman. It didn't turn out well. Admittedly, this is a new method of doing it, but still, new method does not mean you're going to survive any better than that poor probe. So, good luck, Jebediah Kerman. I hope you don't die a terrible death. He's so dapper. It would be so unfortunate if he died. You don't want dapper people like Jebediah Kerman dying. Not to say that you necessarily want people who aren't dapper to die, but I feel like humanity loses just a bit less when someone less dapper dies. That's all I'm saying. Oh, good lord. Oh, no. I've said something terrible, haven't I? Oh, no. Jebediah is just shaking his head. He's like, you can't say that, man. You can't just go and say things like that. That's terrible, man. Okay. Now that we've said absolutely terrible things, let's just burn our engines and go for it. We've lost our orange mounting, but that is perfectly fine. We don't need it. We're going to slow down using this. Did something just blow up? Did something just blow up? What just blew up? I don't want things to just blow up. Good lord. So in reality, this may not actually be the most efficient way to land on the Mun, but I think it's a decent way to land on it. It would be slightly better if we used like some sort of, if we like slowed down more. I don't know. No, I don't think there is a better way, is there? I don't know. If you have a better way, tell me. Go for it. Down there, right below you. No, not above you, below you. There's comments. You can leave one. I will consider whatever you say. Not as though it were like gospel or anything, because that's ridiculous. Although if you are actually speaking gospel, I mean, I guess I'll believe you at that point. I guess I'd have no reason not to in reality. But anyway, I will read what you say and consider landing a lander like that in the future. But for now, we are landing it like this. That should be good. Looks like we have a good perpendicular landing angle with the Mun. Brilliant. Okay. Now we are no longer going to go by maneuver. I know, it's crazy. We're gonna have to go by retrograde. Retrograde! Okay, there we go. We are currently 450,000 meters above the moon. Woo! Let's speed up time times 5. We have to watch this speed. We have to mitigate it. How fast should we be going? I don't even know. Can't go too quickly or we're going to explode because we won't have time to actually, you know, slow down and all that. Okay, we are closing in quite quickly. We are at 30,000 meters. We should do our first slowdown. We are firing on retrograde. Slowing down and down from our 200 meters per second to probably around 100 meters per second for now. Because we're still quite a ways above the surface of the Mun. If we go too slowly, we'll never get there. That'd be terrible. We actually kind of want to get there. Okay. Whew, times 5 again. We are speeding up once more. We are 22,000 meters above. Jebediah Kerman is freaking out because he just doesn't understand how he's going to survive this situation. And I'm trying to tell Jebediah Kerman, you're going to be fine. Trust me, you're going to be perfectly fine. And in case you're wondering, we are going to detach this particular portion before we land. We just want to keep it so we have that extra fuel to slow ourselves down. So, yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be perfect, trust me. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing except for a moon landing. That is going to happen. That will be a thing for us. Trust me. Okay, we are now 8,000 meters above. Good lord. That's actually quite tensing up. Okay, we are now 5,000 meters above the surface of the Mun. We need to fire like nobody's business. We fired again. Gears down. Oh, good lord, we hit the ground! No! You lying meters! You lie! Oh, good lord! Oh, we exploded. Oh, look, there's another piece way out there. Goodbye, Jebediah's moon chariot. Oh, good lord, no, the dapper Jebediah has died a terrible death. Okay, in my defense, I thought we had 3,000 meters left. Come on now, mate, come on. There isn't even a sea level on the moon. The moon doesn't have a sea. Come on now. What is it, like 3,000 meters from the lowest point? Good God. Well, anyway, Jebediah appears to have died a wretched and horrible death. Poor Jebediah. It's quite unfortunate. Next time, I guess we can try to land some other vessel on the moon. We do need to land something somewhere at some point. Jebediah is dead, which is unfortunate. All of that dapperness lost from society. That's pretty much all that the Kerbal space program has at this point. I'm so sorry. He was a very dapper man. I feel your loss. Well, anyway, until next time, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.